Good morning, guys, gals, and everyone in between. Siri here, and I changed my whole entire mind last night. Why, you say? Because I did. So, Candyland. I was a busy girl. I hope the background music isn't too loud. I decided I wanted to listen to electro swing, and I found electro swing without copyright. And I love this kind of music. This is my music, so I'm all happy and going. But this is what I did last night. I love these speed things in this racetrack. You can't get them in any other house but this one. And they have them in the themed furniture racetrack. And these two things right here are special to this house. You can get these in the others, but these are special. You can get a pre-built, very expensive pre-built racetracks if you want to decorate a racetrack. Or you can get these pieces and build your own. So you can make support beams, all sorts of things. I wish this piece was in the other things. This is such a good piece. Look at that. That's could be used for so many things. I love that piece. Only in this house. And the outside of this house is so ugly. But this is what I used. These things, and then when you dye them a color, they take on kind of that color. So if I want it blue, then it gets that blue shade to it. So it kind of changes it enough so it fits into any theme. And then they also have these little starting lines. I kind of thought about this for a minute, for a hot second, because those look like little places to put things. But then I was like, no, we do not need to make a Candyland racetrack. Although, that would be amazing. But it's already going to be a little bit like a Candyland racetrack, not going to lie. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So this is going to be my grinding area. I left this here to remind me. I want to make some sort of like cupcake beds or peanut butter cup kind of thing, something. So that's going to be, we'll work on the grind area in a little bit. Ooh, I changed this morning randomly out of nowhere, and then I mushed that one in. And I'm inside of a sign. I didn't like the yellow of the thing, so I put a period. There, that'll work. I put a period, here I'll show you, over the portal. And where's my grabber? Grabber! Have you seen it? Oh, there it is. See, it's just a single period on a neon sign. Whee! But the yellow was gross. So, oops, go back. I think that's back. Yep, that's right. Okay. I had another, this is a water bowl and another water bowl, and I had a third water bowl here, and it looked so nice. I was going to turn it into a piece of candy. But the water bowl part kept me from teleporting into the house. People could walk through the door just fine, but if I put up a door, you got stuck between the water bowl and the other thing, which was dumb. So I had to take that off. So I am in the process now. I did this. And then last night, I hated the gumdrops. Hated them. Hated them with everything inside of me. They were ugly when I made them big. They just looked gross. So I decided, first I decided I was going to put these gumballs. And I like these. But then they didn't shine enough. They looked that. And then I did that. All that is right there. With all that, look at the sky reflected in it and everything. Oh, that's so cool. Is solid. I would have put glass completely, but the mountains show through. So it's a sphere around a sphere. See? And then the shine. The weird thing I found out, though, it made me sad, is that these are not evenly round. See how it's only showing on two sides? But that piece moves. Now, if it were a problem with my placement, then that spot there would stay right there, but no. This sphere that they made is not really completely a sphere. One of those two is not correct. It looks like to me by looking at the edge of the glass that it's a glass piece. Now, I could try, what if I try a bigger, what if I stuff? What if I try, now that's a small sphere. I always grab the small sphere just out of habit because it's easier to deal with. But what if, now the bigger things in other things are, have a lot more, what do you call them? Vertices to them. They have a lot more of the little things that make them them. I don't know if you know what a vertex is, but it's the things that all of this is made out of vertices. They're little points that are connected to each other by lines, and then they create like a web. Think of it like a spider web, but instead of a spider web, it's like a bunch of connect the dots. And then on the faces that those connect the dots make, you can put pictures, and that's what my character, what the sphere is, all of that. These are all vertices and they're all little lines, and then that's just a picture that's stretched across the surface of it. And on that one, that's just a pink color. So that's how that works. And so on the bigger pieces, they put a lot more of those little dots. And I'm wondering now if I make this one small, if it'll be even, or if it's the one below it that is. See, I can already see that it's got more roundness to it. So let's see. Now, getting this perfectly inside of this is never, oh, especially in the dark. Okay, well, we can, I believe in myself. Okay, we can do it. In the dark. Because I'm cool like that. Oh. Looky there. That one fits so much better than the other one. You did? What was your solution? I changed to bubble gumdrops. I mean, to gumballs. Except for this one looks bad. I hated the gumdrops. They made me very hostile last night when I was doing this. Maybe if I put a brighter color. Oh, I am not putting mushrooms in Candyland. Sounds good, though. That's actually oh, now you're going to ruin me. Because I like this house. I hate the color in this house. I've said that many times now. But I love things. And man, so many things I could do. So many things. Okay, I'm waiting for daytime. Because what I've done is I took out the gumdrops. I hated them. They just look kind of, they just look, I had thought I could put in stylized gumdrops too instead of putting the snow, which the snowballs I loved for small, but once they got big, it was like, what's that? And then I thought I could do stylized gumdrops and just put a few dots in a pattern around it, and it kind of looked a lot like Mario World, and I wasn't sure I liked that. But then I had this gumball idea, and at night it looks, I love how the shades, because I put different shades on them, and they get that haze from whatever coloring they've got in here, and I really like that. But I wanted them to shine, and during the day they reflect all of the clouds and everything. It's gorgeous. So I just managed to, I don't like that one. See how you can see the edge on that? It's because before the smallest, nope, the smallest glass sphere is not round enough. It's got too little vertices. And I couldn't get it over the other one. It's kind of weird. And it's not even either, which is strange. But this one appears to be nice and even. Look at this. Ooh, I'm not even all the way in it. Let's reset the furniture rotation. Let's reset this furniture rotation. They both are. Yeah. So look at that. Those fit inside each other perfectly. So I'm just gonna. Ooh, one too little. Ew. I can do it. I believe in it. I think this is the right size. This is like trying to put on those jeans you had in college. That's what this is like. It'll fit. Okay, it's not gonna fit. Okay, one more click. There we go. Now it fits perfectly. I hate that. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Click down. Now, see that this is what I'm looking at. That's what, oh, during the day you don't see it. Doesn't that look great during the day, though? Those little, with all the reflections. Oh, that's so cool. I like the reflections. Someday I'm going to make like a bubble world. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be amazing. So many bubbles everywhere. Just seeing if I've got it perfectly in there, and I did not. I'm trying to get rid of as much of this edge right here as I can. At least during the top part, because at night you definitely see it. Okay, so this is going to be my main ball, so I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to copy it. Because I'm going to have to change the colors out here, and that's going to be so hard to do when it's 50,000 feet tall. So let's get rid of these. Huh? There you go. Go to this. I also don't want them all to be pink. I love the pink, but if they're going to be gumballs, then they need to be different colors too, probably. But I like all the pink. It's really pretty. It makes me think of gum. Or the other option is I could have them all be gumballs. Instead of that, I could have them all be the pink balls and put some pieces of, put some like Hubba Bubba or Bubblicious little pieces of gum so you'd know what they were and do the wrapper. That sounds kind of fun too. I like the fact, I don't know. Now I'm looking at this. No, let's make this one big. I'll know better once it's cloned, I think. Did I clone it? I don't know. I don't know if I cloned it or not. Clone. If it's 20. Oh, nope, I didn't. Good. Sometimes I clone clones and clones, and that's really bad because then that eats all your pieces. But I don't know that I've done it, and I find it later. I'm like, oh. Okay, these also suffer the shadow thing, and it's definitely not because the sun is right there, and so it's going straight down. To see the shadow go straight down. I think it's just a weirdness with this specific house. Because see, now it's okay when it's big, and you can see the edges that drive me crazy, but come on, you can do it. Big ball. Sorry for the upskirt, but I'm wearing kind of pants, so everything's cool. I made myself into, I forgot to tell you, look, I am a candy kitty princess. This is my Candyland outfit. Candy kitty princess. That's what I wanted to be last night, and so I am. Okay, so what do you think about these? Do you think I should do them multicolored or just shades of pink? Or did you like them without the reflection? I kind of like the reflection, but I don't know if they look like gumballs anymore with the reflection. I have a feeling I'm just falling in love with the reflection, that it doesn't look as good as the other. What do you think? I'm not sure. Maxie, do you have an opinion? I'm not sure if I like it or not. I mean, I love the reflection. I really love this. But, let's do another one in a different color and get some ideas. Now, those two are the same shade, which I probably shouldn't have done. Because I'm not sure how much of the color you see or if it's more blue. Yeah, it does look like pearls. I think I fell in love with this idea. I really wanted this. And then I thought I could just put a fake shine on each one of them, and it looked really dumb. I think we're just going to leave them like this. And since they look like bubble gum that's been blown up, let's just put pieces of like Hubba Bubba gum here with the, you know, what I'm talking about. Just put big pieces of gum around the edge so it looks like it's gum that's been blown up in different shades. And that kind of makes sense. Then it looks like gum that's maybe been stretched across the ground too. But yes, I think sometime let's do. Hannah Lynn's not here to write this down, so everybody has to remember for me. Sometime let's do a bubble water world. Wouldn't that be really neat? And I'm just doing different shades of the same tone, of the same color. Um, and so it looks like forward and backwards gum. Ah, God, that's so. But see, up close like this, now not big, this looks perfect. This, if I could get this to look just like that out there, that would have been great. But yeah, Bubble Water World. I actually did one once, and everybody hated it because it was before I knew how to glitch. And so it was in a tiny home. I had an idea when I first started doing this game. I thought I would do all tiny homes, like just do a bevy of decorating different tiny homes and doing things. And then I learned how to glitch, and then it was lost. I was like, oh no, 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 this is good. But I think that yeah, I made a water world and it was really pretty and I loved it and it was bubbles everywhere. It was so cool. But everybody's like, "Well, where's the grinding area?" Cuz you can I was not very good at that back then. But I'm better. Okay, I'm going to make this one smaller, lighter. Let's make it somewhere around here. Woohoo! And the reason I did that is there's a reason for it because contrasting colors like that shows you a lot of depth. So see the difference between all three of those? You get a difference. And then at night, ooh, at night that's gorgeous. Kind of want them to still overlap. So that's what I'm thinking about the whole edge. And at night, look at that. That almost turns into shades of pinks and purples. That's gorgeous. This thing is cool too. During the day, it's that bright magenta. And it barely fits in the house, but at night, that color is perfect in here. Especially, let's get it on the bubbles. Yeah, see with the bubbles? That color is going to be beautiful in here. Okay. So, and I do want to change. I do not like the red of this and the coloring of this. Still need to change that, but that's for another time. Let's make some bubbles. Either that or that's something I can do. I was just going to show you and I got your opinion. So I don't need to sit and do all those bubbles right now unless I get bored later. But for right now, let's leave those because we know now we've solved that. And you can, well, let's do a couple more so when you turn back from the entrance, you can see it. So we get used to it, I guess. I know, this house, I hate the outside of this house, but the inside of this house has so much potential. Like, I really, really, really feel like I want to use this house all the time because I love because in my big houses it's a booger to get around, and if you could just instantly just pop into a car in all my houses, oh my goodness, it would ruin the immersions such as, like, Titanic. If everybody's zooming around in orchid racers, that will not look anything like Titanic. I gotta make sure now. I'm not going to worry about people who fly because it would be impossible to cover those. I'd have to work and get over the top of them and make them big. I mean, I could. But I'm kind of trying to do them a little bit in front of them. Maybe make this space a little bit smaller because it's going to be, with what I've got planned, it's going to be really hard to fill in. I might, instead of making this round, take some of these bubbles and make this more of an elongated shape, because that way the side areas you get closer to it, and the castle's back up over here somewhere. I really do. When you walk in, I want the view to be, I wish the spinner was smaller, but it doesn't work smaller, unfortunately. Smaller, it's not, you end up going to the same color too often. This is the right size, unfortunately. I mean, I didn't have to have all this stuff on here. I mean, in fact, but let me think about this. This is back when I was going to, let's delete this for a second. Except I think I just deleted nope, the thing still works, mostly. See, that just doesn't make any sense. How could I make that spinner? That's what I want to, Oh, no, I should not have done that. Nope, let's undo. We're just going to take that whole thing off. Oh, no! No, no, no. Don't do that. Oh, Lord, I need a redo. Okay, we're going to sell that for full price. That's not what I want anyway. I'm not happy with it. Okay. So I think everything works. I might have to go put the trampoline back up top there. How can I do this? I want it to fit in. The colors have to stay these colors. Oh, good. It's still working. There we go. Yep, still works. Okay. And the reason it has to be this big is because you have to be able to fly up high enough in order for a randomization to happen. Lower, you just went up and it kicked you out. And a lot of the time you ended up in the middle again, or you ended up whatever. This time you rarely, in fact, I almost never end up in the middle now. I wish there was another way to make a randomizer in this game, but this is the first and only one that I can think of. And I haven't seen anybody else make a randomizer. I wish. Man, if I could copy someone else's, that'd be awesome. Man, if it was small. Uplift, may I please respectfully? I mean, think about all the stuff that could be done if you just put in a randomized spinner in the game. That would be amazing. Or like even a merry-go-round. Put in a merry-go-round in the game thing, but have it stop at random times depending on how you spin it. And then solves. You've got a piece that fits in, and we've got a spinners for board games. Oh, that would be amazing. But their merry-go-round, I don't know if the one, I mean, they've got the code for it in the playground. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so we're going to do that. During the day, that color is just not right. And I don't like the bottom, of course. It's like all gray because I didn't know what I was doing. I don't generally know what I'm doing. Okay, let's make this. I know I've pinked everything. I think I need to pull more colors in or I'm going to be stuck with a pink Candyland. And that doesn't look... Oh, I lost my reference. Let's pull that open again. Candyland. Now if I go into images... Oh, I think I looked at board last time and I don't want board. Just went there. Oh, let's keep that. That's beautiful. Oh, that's a piece of what I wanted. That's a piece of that picture I found yesterday that I liked so much. I'm looking in the reference in case you're wondering. Where was that? That looks like that picture. View file. I don't like the green. Of course, ours is going to be pink, but I want it to feel like that. Now, look at those mountains, actually. Oh. Hey, now. Hey, now. Hey, now. I wonder how I could... Aw. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad that I'm going to both places, and you can chat here the same, so that's awesome. I kind of like these mountains, but I don't know how I would build those in this game. We don't really have... We've got cones, but that would look dumb, because they're not rounded. I could find... I bet I could make that pattern, but no. I'm going to leave our gumdrops. I like our gumdrops. I could always put snow on the gumdrops, maybe, if I get frisky. This is a castle, kind of, that I want to put in the sky. I'll look at other castles, of course. I just realized I say a lot, too. Here's another Candyland that's kind of cute. I like the feel of this one. Is it in the reference? Let me double check this. Oh, it's not even in the reference. You guys didn't even say it was in the reference. Okay, let's capture 3. I'm sitting here showing you things all this time and nobody's even seeing what I'm talking about. Okay, now in the reference, this is what I'm talking about. I like the way this looks. I like the icing on the lollipops, and they do as well as trees. That's really cute. I love the cupcakes made into a castle. I mean, I'm gonna use the castle that they have on the thing, but oh, and donuts! How have I not thought of donuts? Donuts are candy. What if that was just a great big stack of donuts? I mean, you don't have to see how it works, do you? I kind of put the clear in just because it'd be kind of fun to watch the people go flying up. And it is, not going to lie. But for design purposes, or they could just stay like that because it looks like jelly kind of candy something. I'll think about it. But on top, let's make something more because the view is going to be, hey, Hannah Lynn. The view is going to be like this. And so when you come in, I'm thinking I want the castle to clear to right here. So that's your end piece. It's a castle that's going to be up over here. So it needs to not be any higher than this. What if we just cap that off and we put a Candyland sign right here? I think I like that better. Okay, let's put an arched Candyland sign right there. I don't think those are lined up. Oh well, who cares? I care, really. How was your evening? Oh, now I'm typing Candyland everywhere. Candyland! Yeah, I like that donuts too. Donuts sound yummy. Where's my arch? Am I thinking silly? What? Oh, no, I want just regular arches. Oh, but there's this. There's this. No, that's not very fun because it doesn't curve. Okay. And we also have another thing. Oh, I like that. I fall in love with that sign all the time. Everybody's happy to see you. I often take this because it's rounded. I love rounded, and I feel like Candyland needs to have rounds. I take this. I know it's a baby bottle, but if you take the baby bottle and, well, let's change its colors first. So let's make the outside against the sky. It's going to be blue, so the outside should probably be a pink for sure. Okay, the inside, let's make a white. And this peachy color, let's just take the peach out of it and make it a little bit bluer. Okay? We'll deal with this in a minute. Okay, and then you take this and you clone it. And you flip it. And now you've got a rounded sign that you can either put, 2 words, like I could do Candyland, because it is 2 words. Ooh, I could do Candyland, and you could put, like, some sort of candy in there. Or you could do, like, this, and then you could put Candyland, and it's rounded. Or you could put candy over there. I mean, there's so many things you could do with it. And I do. I use this sign all the time. I've taken it and you can duplicate it many times and get lots of those little bars on there. You can color that bar the same color as the sign, and then it's gone and you can just use it like that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's color that. Why? Why did we enable the X-ray? I don't know. What? Surprise me on tea today. Actually, yeah. Hot tea, and may I have a glass of iced tea? Thank you. But don't put the stuff in the iced tea. That's why I say 2 teas, because I remembered why I drink the tea. So, okay. Sorry. Handling time is always handling time. Is that the color I used? No. What color did I use? Oh, it's this one. Let's just put that there and then I don't lose it. Okay? No. I definitely need that tea, just saying. I am making some mistakes this morning. But I have good ideas, and that music is really pepping me up. I hope it's not bothering anyone else, but I feel great. Oh, yeah, Hannah Lynn, thank you very much. Hannah Lynn, will you write Bubble World on the list? I figured out how to make amazing-looking bubbles today. Oh. That's going to be amazing. Can't you see, just kind of like SpongeBob, where the bubbles are floating in and there are bubbles all around the edge? The whole thing is just all bubbles and maybe water cascading and So maybe make it natural with plants and stuff, and but animals playing like nymphs and stuff playing in the bubbles. Oh, and mermaids. Ah! Add mermaid to the bubble world. Mermaid bubble world is what I want to do. Okay, during the day that gets really super bright. Let's see what it looks like if we turn it on its side, because right now it's facing the sun, which is straight up. That's the stupidest place to put the sun. It's always noon, and noon is the worst lighting. Okay, let's get this straightened out there. I probably should have reset rotation like I'm telling you guys to do. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, I'm definitely an adult. Okay, do it this way. See, and on the back, it's a really nice, clean sign. I love this sign. I use this all the time. I used it I figured it out in Hello Kitty world, in Sanrio world for Galaxy, and loved it. Okay, so I say arch, but what if we were to put it up? No, okay, you come in here. Actually, we're standard. What's standard view? About here, I think. Yeah. So, and you come in here, and I know that looks like it's not straight. It is totally straight. I don't know what is not straight. Is it my view? Because I pulled it back all the way to here and lined it up with these two gates. And for some reason, it does not look straight. But it is straight. It's weird. It's driving me nuts. What if I just do that? Cover the top of the bonker so it doesn't look so ridiculously high. That looks good. I know, Bubble World. We're gonna have to move Bubble World up the list probably. I was thinking, Candyland. I haven't decided what's next. Candyland was it, just because I was like, oh, Candyland, I want to play games. Oh, did I line this up evenly? Because that was not looking even. No, I did not. That's why it's not looking even. No, Squishy, I haven't asked you to leave yet, but if you're going to continue to get in the way, I will. No, I've saved Willy Wonka. It will be done, most definitely. I won't give that one. I won't commission that one out. That's my house because that's my house. I When I did 7 Days to Die, the zombies, I built a and on I think I've decided when we do the subscriber streams, I'm gonna let people see the builds I do in the other games. That'll be kind of fun, so people can see what I build outside of here. Because I've got a lot of building games. Uh, but in the 7 Days to Die one, I took both chocolate factories. I took the old school one and the new school one, and I mushed them together. So it was kind of, as you wander through, out on the outside, it looks like the new one, but once you go inside, it's both chocolate factories. And so they're all mixed together in there. It was really cool. And then I have a house that's Willy Wonka's house dedicated to Gene Wilder in it, and where everything is halved. There's half of everything in the house. I loved it. I know it's my special house. Nobody gets that house but me. So don't even ask to commission Willy Wonka, please, because mine. I've been viewing. That's been in my head, and I've already built it so many times. That's why I haven't built it yet, because I want to get some fresh ideas for it, and it's close in my head. I've built it so many times, and I look at my 7 Days to Die one all the time because it's so pretty. I did such a good job on it. Except for in that one, it's about a zombie game, and so in the 7 Days to Die one, the zombies. The secret to the chocolate river is that it's ground up zombies. There's a big grinding machine and there's zombies in it. Yeah, because well, it is an adult kind of twisted game. So, but I can show it to kids as long as, because when I show the building part of it, it's not the active scary part. So if there are any non adults watching this, you can see that too. I'll just make sure that I have the zombie models turned off, and then it's not so bad. And there's nothing scary then. But man, when you play that and you go through the chocolate factory, it is a bit scary. I also did in there, I did so many for that one. I did Santa's workshop, and it's very twisted. I have a very twisted sense of humor. I have a very dark sense of humor. Very, very, very dark sense of humor. but I don't let it come out in here because this is for children, mostly. Well, it's supposed to be mostly for children. Okay, that's looking good. But I see in my head, do I like it there or do I want it here? I feel like your brain is expecting something if I put it there. Here it does look like it's the sign that's being supported. I could make it smaller, but I kind of like that above there. I don't like that you see that. I'm going to have to recolor that bonker inside too, so you just, oh, that's a good idea, actually. I think that will solve a lot of the problem if the bonker isn't so gross colored. And I didn't color it. So, oh, I didn't think about this. Well, there's no way to, how am I going to color this? Oh, no. Wow. Oh, a flyer. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I'm glad I didn't take you away. Fly. Now, we just cannot fly next to the bonker. Do not go to the bonker, Swishy. Do not go to the light. Okay. There we go. Okay. So if you see again, if you forgot what I did for, or actually I didn't build this online, did I? I don't think I did. Okay. So down, that's just picture. All of these are just for color and stuff. The main part of this is a trampoline and then another trampoline and then the punching machine, which when you make it get very big, the punch part, the glove and stuff all disappears. So you get this weird looking thing. And then I put a cylinder over it because I think it's because I didn't like the color or, oh, so you didn't fly up into it on accident. But I think the cylinder is going to have to be bigger now so it fills in this hole. What if I put a sphere instead? No, if I did a sphere, you could get caught in the corners. Let's do a cylinder. Okay, so I did that. And this was so hard to figure out. You have no idea how hard. I worked on this for months trying to figure out how to make this work. Okay, these are definitely wrong colored. Someone, hello. Hi, come here. I need you. Okay, color. Well, I think that doesn't, if that's a puncher. And I think the only thing that colors on that, yeah, is the actual puncher itself. So you cannot change this black. I'm wondering though, I could cover it. I think it'll still work if I put a real something over it. What if I put a ball in there just to make it look fun? Let's see. I mean, as long as it still works. I mean, if it doesn't work, we'll have to do with ugly. But we know how much I don't like ugly. Okay. Up here. No, come to me, my little cylinder. Come to me. I did the really rounded one. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to regret that, but we'll see. I chose the bevel. Up we go. Up we go on our flying machine. Thank you so much. You are the best. I love you. Hannah Lynn is more than a caregiver and friend. She is a superhero. She's amazing. What? Yeah. That goes to my Oculus, Miriam. She ruined one of them, so it's a good thing I got that other thing. Dogs. Okay, so let's color this one. I was thinking I was going to make it big, though. Let's make it, well, let's color it first. Let's make it obnoxious so I can see it. Okay. And it does look so obnoxious in there. Okay, let's pull this down, and then we have to test it. Now, I can't color that, I don't think. I could, actually, I might be able to. As long as, well, what, actually, do I even, it will work, I think, anyway. So let's try that. Okay, squishy. Bye. Whee! Okay. Let's see if it works. and it doesn't look really ugly. In fact, you don't even see that you get bonked off. Oh, that's better. Nobody will know how I did it. So there won't be anybody stealing except for you guys. And that's fine because I said it's okay. In fact, it's actually, you're all welcome to the spinner idea. It's the only one that I know of. There's no other way to make it. So we all know where it came from. And I'm not that crazy about. As long as someone doesn't take credit for it, if someone says, oh my gosh, how do you do that? Just send them to my video. Okay. That's what I said. I don't mind if people like my ideas and want to do similar things, or even if you want to copy it, but please credit me. Don't let people think that you did it or it was your idea. I want you to say, you know, if someone says, oh, that's so amazing, I want you to say, thank you. The idea came from Siri, and would you please go follow her? That's all I want. Give me credit, get them to follow me. And you can use my ideas too, because that's why I'm doing this anyway. I mean, I'm doing this streaming because I'm lazy and don't want to make videos. You know that. But I'm also building for people to, I'm an art teacher. I want you to copy me, but I do want you to give me credit, or even better than copying, I want you to see what I've done, love the idea, and then go make a version of it that's yours. That's an even better homage. I love that. Okay, I'm trying to get this. There we go. I want these ends glitch, and I want them shoved into that arch. I noticed when I came back here, it wasn't. Oh, by the way, I'd like to thank you all for making me a crazy person, because now when I talk to people, yesterday I was making, helping Hannah Lynn make apple crisp. I'm a baker. I love baking. I was helping her make apple crisp and showing her how to do it. I didn't realize, though, that she's off doing her own thing. I realized I sit there and I now narrate everything I do. So thank you. I'm just sitting there telling her, she's not even there, and I'm just narrating. Yeah, and now I put this in, and see, I chop this up, and I'm like, who am I talking to? Who in the world am I talking to? Well, that would be you guys. Thanks. I'm now a crazy person because of you. Whee! Love that. Okay. Wait a second, I need a drink. Now, I just almost dumped my iced tea on the floor. Whew, that would have been upsetting. This girl knows tea. This woman knows tea. Okay. Now let's put Candyland up here. I want it to glow because glow is important. Sign. I want to turn you all into gamers. I know you play video games and all of that, but all of this YouTube stuff, I want to try and make everybody like more of a gamer. So I've put every day now, I am going to put pictures of the Chihuahuas on, or stuff like that. I'm going to put personal stuff up on Discord. So if you want to see the girls, which I know everybody wants to see the girls because they're adorable, but if you want to see the girls, then you are more than welcome to go sign up on Discord. It's on my screen at the beginning of the video, and that will, okay, what letters do I want? Man, everything in me wants it to be white, but we got this pink and white thing going on. I don't want it any more white. I don't think. I mean, I could use the color suggested because it's, because that does mirror their color. Man, I wish this could be like striped, but there's no way to get that striped. Only thing I can do is clone and then change the color, and then yeah, see, there's not much you can do with these. You can separate them. no, don't like. Oh, but I could actually. Let's delete this. I see. I wasn't liking how plain that was. Let's try this. Yeah, this is going to be very experimental the whole time. I hope that doesn't bother you. But there's going to be a lot of playing and erasing that goes on. So this is how I really build. Like the Titanic, I had, I kind of had an idea and there's a lot of reference. But when there's not, it's a lot of playing and seeing what I like, and that's the fun part. That's really cool. That looks good. Let's do it another one actually. This one's going to be harder to hide. How much bigger do I want it? Like about that, I think. And push it back. There. Although that pink maybe should have been done in the... It all needs to be in this pink. Duh. I'm mixing. Your pinks need to match, Miss Serenity. There we go. And I think this is the same pink as the floor, but remember the floor's got the weird... It's got a tone thing over it. So it will match the floor, it just doesn't look like it's part of the floor. Until it's nighttime, and it looks really good. Okay, so yeah, I do like that. That looks really well put together. I still like the yellow on the outside too. I think I'll pull some of this yellow into here too. This needs more color. These kind of are getting lost in here. Oh, but at night, at night it looks so good. Yeah, that looks good. This needs to be much bigger though. Okay, so let's pull this down so I can actually edit it. Come down here. This needs to be candy. I kind of want to, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Do I want to spend $1,000 or more on this sign? I really kind of do. Because I can't even see how much money I have right now. I know, isn't it beautiful? I love that. That looks so good. I kind of want to put a strip down the middle too, so you could, because those actually boost your car. So if you spawn a car here, you could get to the spinner like in so fast. Like you'll ram the spinner. But it would be really cool to not have to run so, to put some of those around. So, and I think I will on purpose too, put some of those around in the pinks around the map. So that way when you're going to the spinner back and forth, you can go quickly. So maybe, oh, that would be cool. What if I take these go fast? Thank you. What if I put the go fast things in spokes around here, so after you've gotten your color, you can get back to where you were quickly? That would be really a good idea. So, like, it would have to be out like here, so you can spawn your car and get started, and then it shoots your... it really shoots your car off. I think it'll have to have barriers on the side, because one of my cars, it just flipped it like crazy. But I do love the movement, and I love the subtle color on it, and it's just really cool. Yeah, it looks really nice, this whole thing. I'm really proud of this. Last night I was so tired, although now I just realized I might need to change it a little bit. Not going to say that the shape is questionable in the sky, but I'm going to say the shape is questionable in the sky. Let's change a little bit of the shape. Maybe we can add some more bubble stuff, huh? You choose. It's your soup. Surprise me, soup woman. Hannah Lynn surprised me with chicken soup today. So she asked me what kind of noodles. I told her that she can. I mean, how many people look in the sky anyway? I didn't do that on purpose, and it doesn't really. This is okay. Let's put. Oh, where did I put the? Oh, there's the C. Yeah, I think it does need. Bleh. It needs to be an arch, I think, to make it fun. I wish, and that will never happen, but I wish we could have... Ooh, tried to drag it on here, and it's angry at that. Very angry. For some reason it doesn't... Oh, because it's now... Ow, Miriam, that was my sternum you just jumped on. She does not care. I know. I just happen it's I think it's the color too made it a little bit worse. I'll put some things around here. It'll not look that way in a minute. So everybody just ignore that for right now. If you even know what we're talking about. We'll fix it. The problem is once I notice things, that's my mind is obsessive. So, oh, what if? Yeah, I do like that. What if I do it in that color? I like the I. It helps bring a more color into it. I've got to start putting more color in here, but I don't think the sign. I think the entrance I want to leave this pink and white theme, but out here I do want many more colors. But I think on the sign I'm going to stick with this pink, white, and magenta thing. I think. So let's actually clone. Clone is over here. Thank you. I'm glad someone knows what we're doing. Stop editing. Come here. I'll get up there. Oh, Squishy, come here. Boy. There we go. You can if I now I don't know about capitals in these. This I hate this. I want more glowy signs is what I want. I can make the sign glow without those, but I like the letters glowing. Can't I just have it all medium? Two. Two. Okay, now the original Candyland sign, as you remember, I'll put it in the reference so we can see it. Um, this original Candyland sign, see how it's in this, like, what do you call this? Like candy cane, but it's like a pink and a red. So I kind of still want to stick to that theme just for the sign. That's kind of what the whole. No, I don't want to go there. That's the whole thing is. So let's do some of these. I'm not going to put the red though. I don't think. I don't like red and pink together. It's one of my very least things. It's just one of the things I don't do. I mean, I know it's just like I don't like purple and red together either usually. I think it's just too obnoxious for me. Not my thing. But there are a lot of people who do. CAN. So do you see what I'm doing to space this? I did the two ends and then I do the middle and now I know where and it's straight. So I went 1 2 that way, 1 2 tipping this letter that way. And now the next one I'll just tip it 1 and this one I'll just tip 1 and then it'll make an arch. I forgot to tell you what I was doing. I just started doing it. I'm such a bad teacher. Okay, 1. And then stop editing, and then we'll come over here, find that E, and that's an A. See, the A's are funky. The Y, I don't know. I think it's okay. Under it does not have to glow. Land could be made out of another font if I want. So, let's see. And needs to come down a little bit, actually. Or does it? Nothing says that doesn't have to. That can go over the border. It's a nice sign. Okay. Now let's just clone the N again so we can tip it easier. Okay, clone selected. Yes. And then tip it. 1. And then stop editing and find that one. Nope. One of these. Nope. Maybe if I move. Okay, one of these things is not like the other. Okay, is this the end? That's the end. Okay, then it's got to be the one next to the end. There we go. D. I do like this music. I hope you do. Because I'm having fun. Oh, that's the end. Let's put the end back. But move it up so I can get the D. There we go. Come here, Mr. N. Come back. Thank you. Candy. Okay, did I center the N? No, I did not. You know, when you're centering letters around something, it helps to center the N. Oh my goodness, Larry lives. Haven't seen Larry probably in about 3 weeks. Larry, just on here, came on and talked once. Okay, let's do it like that. Come here. Don't. Well, no. What's he say? Yo. He still needs go build Sid's house. That was supposed to be like 4 weeks ago. He said he was going to start building Sid, so that way we could show my Toy Story and his house together. And low key, I totally want to build some of the creepy dolls. Not gonna lie, I want to build that spider doll with the little creepy hair plugs. He is. I love him to death, but everyone teases him about being the slowest builder, and I thought it was a joke. It's really not. Okay, what I see here now in my head. I know, wouldn't it be cool? He is. Oh, in fact, well, he's on here. Uh, I want you to see his stuff. Larry is probably. Oh, I hadn't thought about mixing Wreck-It Ralph and Candyland. I'm making it. He just changed it. Okay, this is Larry's house. Larry is the best, hands down, the best architecture builder I've ever seen. He's so good at architecture. His stuff is incredible. Oh, I don't think I've been in this house. Boy, he did that better than I did. How'd he do that? Oh, that's amazing, Larry. That was amazing. I never get my things to be so smooth. Mine usually wreck me. I wonder if we could incorporate that into our spinner. Oh, that's a nice waterfall. He did a good job. I want to get to his house because I know there's a house in here. The 3D stuff he's okay at, and I love you, Larry. You're still good, and he's still learning, and he'll admit that. He's still learning on 3D. But his houses, look at this. This man knows how to build Victorian architecture like no one I've ever seen. Look at this. He is so good. And this is a smaller house. This isn't probably the one I would have wanted to show off, but yeah, this must be a newer one. Oh no, this is his castle. This is one I think he's been working on forever. He did one for Illis that is about 5 times the size, and it's got dungeons and everything in it. It's beautiful. But yes. Yes, he does do commission builds. So his name is, but he's very slow. Oh, he would love to do that. That's his jam right there. So that's his name right there. So I'm sure he is way into trading and everything. So if you ever want a trader, he is also your friend. But yeah, no, he can build. If you want something, I'm sure he will do it. He will be slow about it, and he is. Yeah, and he does. He always builds kind of like in this color, and then he changes them. Yeah, in 5 years. See, he even admits that he's slow. But it's gorgeous. I mean, it's worth waiting for, not gonna lie. Like I said, look at the daytime. Is he not the best architecture builder you've ever seen? Like, hands down. I've never seen anyone who builds architecture like that. And this is not even his best house. I like it, but the one he did for Illis was breathtaking. Quit bouncing on my head, child. But yes, that is amazing. Uh, I'll just say I let them see your screen name, comma, so they can commission you or trade. Yeah. So yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, he is amazing. Vina, don't you think he's the best architecture builder also? He is just really good at what he does. I love his stuff. Yeah. Illis does make fun of him. That's because that castle took so long. The sad part is you have to do the pizza thing with him. Take pieces away from him. If he's going to do your commission, make sure he does a pizza stack for the inside decorating because he will just keep going. He did Illis Castle and ran out of stuff for building for ran out of pieces for decorating. So yeah, you definitely have to keep a pizza stack away from him. I would suggest you put them down. Bye, Larry. Uh, I think he went to go look at his customers. Larry. But yeah, he's really fun. I love him. He is one of the nicest people. Oh, see, I told you. So did I lie? Hi, Larry. I didn't lie. You are slow. But yes, so Larry is amazing. He's the best. Like I've said, he beats me in architecture hands down. So, why are you going to be dead soon? Are you sick? What's let's see. I do like let's put land down here smaller. Maybe just in white, not glowy letters. Let's see. So where you been, Larry? I have been looking for you. I never see you on anymore. Let's see. I'm glad you like. Oh, you want to see the can? I haven't done much. Oh, here's the. Let's go this way. I'm creating a. This is going to be the grinding alcoves, and I'm going to make these little cupcake beds. I think I'll do that soon. I just wanted to get. You read? Wow. Okay. I'm gonna make some cupcake, or I think they're gonna be cupcake beds. I kind of want cupcakes and with a cherry offset. What could the cherry be? You could sit on the cherry for the piano, actually. Oh, that would be cute, sitting on top of the cherry playing piano on a cupcake. Oh, that would be adorable. Um, yeah. And then I covered up the whole entrance with bowls. I did have this piece mirrored to here, but you couldn't get in and out of the door very well. I am very proud that he reads. I'm a teacher. That's very important. I hope that everybody reads, and if they don't, please contact me, and I will help you find someone that will help you read. Um, and then I've got this. I'm covering up the mountains with these pink gumballs, so it's going to be all. I'm not sure if it's going to be all pink or different colored. I'm kind of thinking about doing different colors. Let's see what it looks like when I do. I've got this is my, in fact, I forgot to put them back in. This is my color palette for my rainbow colors. Yeah, candy plants. Yeah, you guys, I swear, I don't even know why you watch me build. Most of you are better than I am anyway. So, Oh, no, 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 I don't want to sell. No, I don't want to sell. I'm putting my rainbow in here so I don't have to keep running back. See what happens to the colors in this house, though? It's the only thing I don't like. The colors get... That sun is straight overhead, and it's a harsh sun, too. It's real yellow, because at night everything goes super blue. So it's going to be a little bit weird to change the colors, but let's get this big guy out here. Ow! Miriam! I am not a trampoline! She says, yes, you are. Let's put this in rainbow and see what happens. Hmm. What do we think of the rainbow as opposed to, let's go back here and look. We're going to have lots of other colors in here. We can't have all just pink and white because that's not Candyland. I think that's actually, at first I hated it. Let's turn around where we see it in the background. So that's why we're, I really do need to put on speed potions in the house. Remind me to do that in a minute. Okay. Hello. Candyland. Ugh. I think I like it actually. Get some more other colors around there. I think that's actually going to look really fun. I'm going to float some more in the air. Just float some. Oh, yeah. See it at night. It looks gorgeous. Yes. Miriam is always naughty. I don't know if everybody was on, but like I said, to encourage you guys to sign up for Discord, every day I'm going to put on personal photos of my puppies and their area. Today I put on an area, I showed you the corner on Discord is the corner of the room that is the dog area. And they have their own little dog sofa. And they've got a gazillion toys that currently are all just dumped out on the floor. They usually have a toy box, but Miriam was having trouble getting to it. So that will go yell at Juhi for not being online. That's not very nice. Sometimes, she doesn't she go to school still? What time is it? I don't know. I think no, Juhi is not a school person. Is she? No. Bean is not. Juhi is an adult, I think. I don't remember. I think of Juhi. No, never mind. Juhi is an adult. I'm really bad at remembering things, so I apologize if anybody gets insulted when I don't remember specific things, but one of the things that I have is fibromyalgia, and it causes, I think I've said it before, I don't know, something called fibrofog, but basically you lose your memory. And so that's why you lose your short-term memory. You don't lose your long-term memory, which is good because I have a sharp long-term memory. Okay. I thought she was, oh, it is 3 for her. Okay. I knew she was on the east coast. Let's, Squishy, you are starting to become a little annoying. It's your buttons. If you didn't have those need buttons all the time, it'd be nice, but I think I can hide. Can't I hide those? Main gameplay. Pet follows. Hide needs. Oh, hide needs. Okay. Do you want to come back out then? He's not hiding needs. He's got needs. She's got needs, so no. Okay. Your needs go away. They get in the way. Nice. Yes, she's on the west coast of America. I mean, east coast. I'm on the west coast of America. In Washington State. Okay, I reset the location, the thing, because it felt wonky, and it was. Oh, that's why. Why did I think that was a good idea? I don't know. It's the wrong color. Are we gonna leave it in the same obnoxious color? Let's see. I feel like I want to get more colors now everywhere at the on the sign at least. Candy Land. Let's see. I actually have an idea. Okay. I do. This is too. It needs to go in. It's too deep. Come on. Come out. I want it to be like that. Is that good? I don't like the two fonts together, but it will not look good if I have it in the same font because this just doesn't work. Oh, and I hate that. That's my. Oh, I hate that pet peeve. That's my pet peeve. There we go. It had a does some weird things. Okay. What do you think? I'm not liking the pink. I could rainbow it and see what happens. Let's rainbow these and see if that makes it feel any better. Red! And these glow, so which means I have to take them down to here. There. Orange. And what I'm doing is taking it, you have to take it down or these signs glow too much. In fact, that one's probably, oh no, but it's good. If you take it down to see where I'm bringing it down to red, orange, yellow, green. See, if I leave it like that, that one's going to be really bright and it'll glow weird at night. It's already kind of where it's supposed to be though, so that one's fine. But like red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Now see, if I leave this one like this, you can't even tell that it's blue. I mean, a little bit, but, and it's hard to read at night. So you just take it down to this midsection and there you've got your true color, but it still glows. It's not crazy glow, but at night it really glows and it looks good. So we're going to wait till night to form our opinion on that. And then on this one, let's just make this one purple since we were doing rainbow anyway. I hate purple, but hey, that's okay. I think I love it actually. Now look at that. That looks beautiful. Rainbows solve everything. Oh man, rainbows. Rainbows, I know. There's a beautiful glowing rainbow in the game. Rain. Oh. Okay. No. I'm trying to spin you. Spin. With clouds. I have an idea. I just had an even better idea. Oh my gosh. Maybe. I love this sign. I don't know why I love this. I think everybody loves this sign. I know Rainbow, Cupcake, and Candy both adore this sign. They made me put it in their furniture location. This is being weird. They made me put it in their last house. They both wanted it in their little houses. Okay. In my garage sale. Up we go. Now, I don't want to center it. I mean, not gonna lie, I am a fool for symmetry. I mean, everything in me says, oh my gosh, that looks like amazing. But no. Everything in my head is wrong. I've had to learn what other people like because I like things perfectly centered always. So it's taken me a while to get here. Huh. Don't like that. What if it were bigger? And throw it behind? Nope. Throw it behind. Oh. I like that. Although everything in me wants to center it and just put those lines above the other thing. Okay, I'm just going to do it to make my mind happy, and then I'll put it back to where it should be. It's just my brain hurts. OCD. Just to convince myself that it does not look better. Oh god, it looks better. Okay, it's staying there. See, sometimes I have to talk to my brain. It knows what it's doing. I just need to sit back, relax, and let the hand do the stuff because it knows. It knows what's up. Look at that. That made that sign look crazy. Ah, I love it. Now I want little drip, like little, like a beaded curtain. I could do that with a sign. Everybody does that, but oh no. Let's do something not everybody does. Because I'm different. Except I spelled balloon wrong. BALLOON. My goodness. I am a teacher, I swear. Okay, balloons. But let's turn them upside down. And we're going to make them like rainbow rain up here, maybe. There. I'll have to see it up close because I know there's strings in there and I can kind of see a string, but I want to make sure that it doesn't look dumb as you walk under. And I do want to spin it because we don't want, never ever duplicate something and not either mirror it or change its view because it will look weird if you don't. Oh, that looks so glorious. I'm not happy with the C. The C needs to be a little bit brighter. I muted it too much. Let's give it a little bit more shine. Now maybe I made it a little bit too bright. Or maybe the A needs a little bit more brightness. Hey, let's brighten the whole sign up just a little bit. Does that look even now? I still think that C doesn't look quite red enough. Redder? No. Problematic. I'm just going to leave it like that, I think. If I stop looking at it, I think it'll be okay. It's just I just keep looking at it. I like that. And now there's one other thing I want to put on here. There needs to be... I'm just going to use this sign again because I love this sign, even though it's expensive. It's so round. Round is good. Okay, reset furniture rotation. And of course, I'll need two of them because you cannot just have one unless you really want baby bottles on your sign, which you don't. And I need another sign. Not the kind that comes from the air, but the kind that comes in this thing. I'm going to use this. And it's just going to say... the should never be capitalized unless it's the beginning of a sentence. So correctly, that should be correct. Now, we'll see if Candyland, I think that'll be okay. I like to, even those things, I try to stay grammatically correct. Just because you guys are kids, adults, everybody are staring at this all the time or see these things. And you're going to learn things through osmosis anyway. So might as well let them see correct spellings on things. You know, even if it seems like everybody in the world would capitalize that T. And that's not grammatically correct. Because this is an entire sign. So... and even in titles of books, the T should never be capitalized unless it's at the beginning of the thing. So, there's your English lesson for today. Let's make this... Thank you. Oh gosh. Okay, So apparently during the day, oh, actually, remember, we got the sun straight down on us. So let's take this and get it going this way. There we go. And now we're going to take this whole sign, make it a much smaller. Smaller. Something like here. And there. And now we'll have to resize it because it's way too small now. Maybe not. Let's see. I want it a little bit more obvious, and I don't think white's going to work. And that C is not going to work. That C I'm having trouble with. We're going to have to work on that. But I need to, I guess I should not let go of this yet. I think right there. Now let's move you back under where you should probably be. Where's the center on this? Like, I can move this up here. Yep, that's about right, actually. I want it to be a little under. Okay. Okay, two things. The C is caca. Yucky. This needs to work for me. Too red now. Okay, that'll work. This is too bright for the day, so this needs to come down a little bit. Okay, so that looks good for the day. Let's see what it looks like at night. This one needs to be, I wanted it the white, but the white just doesn't look good. So let's try, I don't know, black is not good. Why don't we try just some more purple to continue from there? No, I don't like the purple. I think it's because I don't like purple. Let's try blue. I think I'm okay with the blue. You like the blue? Because there's a lot of blue up in here too. And it highlights the blue down the thing. I think that's good. Oh, I was going to go down here and look up and see if the balloons look dum-dum. No, I think they're okay. If I find they look too, if they're too distracting, I can just get some, there are clouds in the game, and I can just put a cloud there and cover up the tips on each side. But honestly, I think it looks okay. I'm picky, and I'm not that picky though. Okay, so I think that looks really good. The sign is looking good. I need to hang it, so for that, I always use 2 circles intertwined. So stuff. And because it's always metal that does it, I use stone shapes. I'm going to make my metal lighter than it normally is in here. And I'll make it this size. Yes. Let's lighten that gray up a little bit. There we go. Everything in here is going to be a shade of pastel, just like in the Pooh build, I've got Pooh colors. These are the Candyland colors. It's like making, in a way, you have to write a legend or a Bible. They call things like that Bibles, where it's just everything that about that build or about that thing is in that book. And that's what this is. I try to make sure that I stick to a set of rules during a build. And so for this one, it is definitely colors. So we're going to do this one. And that's under the L, so let's put the next one under the D. And about the same place. Does that look right? Or am I off? Nope, I'm off. Am I off on the whole thing? No, I'm not off. Yes, I am. I think something does not look like it's lining up. Let's take the thing off. Or am I just being weird? No, I think I'm just being weird. Might be just the colors. Nope, this board, this is definitely not lined up. Something is not lined up right. It's driving me crazy. Well, it's not the arch. I want just this board, people. Just this board. It's gonna grab the arch every time. Okay. I think maybe what's making it look us off is because it's it just looks weird, but I'm just gonna leave it. I like it. Okay. Nope. I need these tiny little things. There we go. And then I just take this clone. You can either use, I used arches this time. You can also use rings. Both, either one of them work really. And you just turn it to the side. And then you sink it in the board below, if you can. This one I might have made too big. We're going to make these a little bit smaller to hook through. Sign. Oh no, it's about right. Getting views sometimes is, that's the mini game in this, is trying to get views for building. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll clone this one. Make sure I've got it through the hook correctly. Barely, but yes. There you go. And there. Now we've got a hanging sign for the board game. Okay. Let's Candyland. Let's forget the rest of Candyland exists right now. Let's make this grinding area fun and pretty. I think colors on these bushes is what I was thinking. Let's give some like Skittles or balls or something. Boy, this music's getting me going. I love electro swing. This is just one guy doing this. There's so many different ones. There are a lot of good female singers in electro swing. Oh, it says Skittles. Hmm. Really? Do you really want to do that? Why, yes, I do. I want to put multicolored candy hearts on it for $69 each because it would be pretty and glowy. Tell me that glowing hearts on that tree won't look beautiful in multicolors. Okay, somewhere around here. I want them all to kind of be the same, I think. Let's do the red. But, oh, yep, once again. Now, the outside of these windows are metal. So if I do red in that, it's just different. But it's still going to be good. So, I hope. Let's get a heart on that tree. There's also, if I want to get really spendy, there are some hearts I used in Alice in Wonderland. You can make the heart look really 3D by taking that and then cloning it and just spinning it on itself. And it makes like this really, oops, if you've got it correct, oops. It makes this really cool, like, shape thingy. And then you can, like, I have it hanging from trees like a fruit almost in Alice. But I don't think this will work there. I'm just going to put the hearts on the trees. Put the hearts on the trees. Now, do I want these to be, and of course I want them to look nice and correct, so small time. I smell soup. Oh, tummy says hungry. Boy, I should have had her look for some, I think I've got rolls up there. Hannah Lynn, do I have other rolls in there somewhere? I thought I ordered they'd be a package of not uncooked rolls, of actual rolls. Because I got ciabatta and then I thought I got those. But I don't remember. I don't know. Yay! Will you pull those out? That will be super yummy with soup. Okay, we gotta make our orange more orange. Sorry, you guys, you get to listen to my whole household stuff, but I only have her for so long. Plus, I figure it's fine. Everybody likes to know about everybody else, so. I'm having homemade chicken soup today for lunch. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to lower that yellow. Wow, are we gonna? Nope, and now that looks... Did I? I thought I said yellow. I didn't. Yellow. There we go, yellow. And you know what? I don't know, I'm putting him straight. Let's randomize these things. And you aren't even on correctly. I know. I'm thinking I might like balls better. Or I could do both. Hey, there's nothing saying I can't do both. Let's do both. I wish they fit into this better. They really don't fit on it. Stupid round objects. Is that one? Oh, of course I put that one like right on the edge of something. Let's put it this way. Let's get some green in here so it... I'm not sure. I like the idea. But it's not there yet. I feel like it's something it's gonna work. Oh, that one's on an edge too. There we go. And a blue. If I do get this to work, I'm going to clone it. I am not going to do this to every single one of these. I'm already bored. Okay. I have the attention span of a gnat. Ooh, that's very bright. And now your view is mostly going to be from the front. And so generally I do try to figure out where the person's coming from and make that the predominantly positive looking view. I don't know this song, sorry. I'm just humming. I hum when I'm happy. And building makes me happy. Okay. Blue, and let's get a purple right here. And again, just to remind you, the order of rainbow is always Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, indigo, violet. Roy G. Biv. Blue, indigo, violet. Sorry about the purple part. Indigo doesn't always, almost never gets included in rainbows because it's that really dark blue purple color, and it kind of just it is a form of the it's because what the rainbow is are the colors that are emitted by light, and so indigo does exist. It is there, but most people don't include it because it makes a rainbow kind of muddy. Um, but I like it sometimes, but just not in this. Well, so see, my thing doesn't look that purple. It still looks. I think this one of these. This needs to maybe a little bit more red. Let's do the same thing. I don't like that salmon color red it turns to. Okay. Oops. Perhaps the purple one should be touching the tree. Okay, let's put other things on here now and make this look a little less high pasted hearts to this tree. Let's get some balls, but I think where I was going to do colored balls before, I think I'm going to do I was going to do plain, but what about glass? I'm feeling frisky. I'm feeling it. I think I'm feeling it. Let's see. Something very light to give it a little bit more texture. Oh, that's a good idea too. I was thinking I could put a light in it, but then I realized it would be too light during nighttime. Just put Or what if I put the balls on the... No. Let's put in... come back here. Let's just put a bunch of... This is probably going to be a very... We are definitely hitting 4K on this one. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I hadn't thought about it, but you know, right when you said that, I can use the caps of mushrooms for lots of things. Forgot about the mushrooms. They've got lots of, as long as, why am I in the tree? Get out of the tree. That was weird. What do you think of the balls on here? I think it's okay. It's getting there. I think it's going to need something else. But I think I like the color texture. That adds a little bit of shine to it. But it's not there yet. It needs something. It needs white. And then, of course, it'll get nighttime, and then I'll hate it all and rip it apart and do something else because it looks completely different at night. Yeah, and that is important. People don't think a lot about texture and reflections and lighting. All of those things are as important as the build itself. Because if you get your lighting wrong or your texture wrong or any of that, it just looks funky. Let's do some little beady balls. Ooh, I like this music. That's funny. So this music's called electro swing. It's music that's mixed with, it's based off of music from the 40s, swing music, and then they add electric stuff to it. Now, see, well, actually, I like those balls. At first, I was like, oh gosh, they go too dark. I hate it. But you know what? Nope. I'm pretty sure I like it. Okay. Now, these we're going to put in very randomized. So some of them might actually be together or maybe smaller. These are going to give your eye something to do while you're looking at the bush. Your eye loves things like this where it's two things that are together and one of them smaller. It loves that. I keep going in that bush. Don't mind me. I think maybe she has to pee? I don't know. See, I just let my hand do the work. I'm just sitting here talking and it's doing everything for me, so I believe in my hand. It knows what it's doing. My hand and my brain have a special agreement that I am not a part of. Yeah, this gives it kind of a cartoon feel. I love it. It needed that, for sure. Let's get some more of these around here. Oh, I don't think it's on that one anyway. Dog food time! You guys should be hungry. You were poopy and didn't eat yesterday. My dogs are very spoiled. So some days they like food, sometimes they like they like dry food. They get special wet food and they are snobs. They are really and truly spoiled. But, you know, that's what a dog is for. Okay. Yeah, that's looking really good. Okay, got to continue it down this side here. I'm not going to add any more hearts, though, because they're expensive. So we can do all the heavy lifting with the cheap pieces. Plus, very rarely will anyone come from this way. If they do, it doesn't look bad once we get all this in here. Most people just exit house with the button. Although this one, they can actually use the E. They can't run out. Oh, wait. No, I think you can run out the portal still. I think I've fixed it so you can run out the portal. You can. Look at that. Go me. Oh, that looks good. I swear, there is something off about this whole thing. That is not straight. Last night did I straighten it and then it didn't straighten? Okay, I have to see what's wrong with this. Sorry. Turn so I can copy the entire thing. There, I got the whole thing. And some candy probably, but that's okay. Why you gotta be this way? Well, that's easily fixed. I can always undo anything I do here. As long as the server... Oh, no, but it was on small. Mm-mm. There we go. I need to push that back to large because you do not want small when you're moving something like this. Let's go back again. This is not the final shape on this. I was just playing and then forgot what I was doing. Now it looks weird. Okay. Leah, could you please eat your food? It stinks. Eat your food. Okay, needs to be medium apparently. Okay, so that's lined up. Let's get it going this way. I swear. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I bet I must have not have saved it last night when I did it. Well, I'm glad I did this because that was driving me mad as a hatter. Okay, let's double check that it is going this way okay. So let's see how many, what I'm going to check here is how much space and how, if it matches, which of course it's not. Let's back up here so I can see. Backing up. That's the problem with doing such big builds sometimes. You have to get a good look. There. That looks centered. Okay. Now let's put this back out to where it should go. And then hopefully it will not look so wonky. Because it's driving me mad. No. Okay, had it out here at the end of the candy trail. Somewhere around here. That still lives, it's a huge board. I don't know. We might have to crowd it in with these bubbles to make this smaller, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let's exit and come back in. I hate the outside. Okay. See? Okay. Is this not perfectly centered? What just happened? Oh, that's weird. It is perfectly centered. Why? I am perfectly centered. Why? What is going on? Why does this look centered here? That is not right. And that's not centered with anything. I don't know. This house is weird. Oh, well. I think I'm having a heart attack in my brain. Okay. During the day, let's look at this. Oh, yeah. See, that looks so good. Okay, let's continue this. Where are we at? We got 15 more minutes. Well, I can continue that. You get the idea of what I'm doing, and I'll do those all around. I'll clone this and just copy it all around, and just it's going to be candy crazy in here. I want it to look gaudy, because candy things are always gaudy. So, I don't know how many of these. I usually do 4 to 8 things, but if we are going to play... this is cool. I was thinking 4 to 8. Oh yeah, I forget. It's for some reason it's not letting me do that. Okay. How many of these fit in here? I don't want to be too crowded, but I do want each one of these bed areas to be a station. It goes this way. Like, see, this is when I need assistance to set up bed areas for me, so I don't have to do the grinding areas, because I hate doing the grinding areas, honestly. It's less building and more Adopt Me. Do you I don't know. Do you? I don't understand. That is centered perfectly right there. But that is not centered. Oh. Uh-oh. I There was a sign here. Well, we're going to find a dot somewhere. Shoot. Oh, there's $200 I'll find later. Or not. It's definitely not around. Oh, wait. Is that it? Yep, there it is. I'm just going to delete it for now. Remind me to turn the portal back to white later. It's grabs. I will grab that a million times. Signs are evil. So, that works. I like how I made the stripes from red and white turn into pink and white on the inside. I was proud of myself. Okay, so I'm thinking, nothing. It is Candyland. Nothing is going to be really um, totally centered, I wouldn't think. But, I want to be comfortable. So I'm thinking a bed, a cupcake bed, along with a cherry on top for each one that is to sit and play the piano, and you'll face out this way and play piano on the cherry. I'll put 2 little mini cupcakes out here for food. Well, put 1 mini cupcake for food. What would you do for water in a cupcake? I mean, I could just I could do a light brown, like a chocolate cupcake, and a light blue cupcake, so it's brown and blue for food and water. I think that would actually be really cute. Okay. And then we need a shower. I am very fond of communal bathtubs. It saves a lot of money because that four place hot tub is amazing. I could either put a hot tub here, or I could have one centered hot tub, but then you're walking into a hot tub area. But, that may not be too bad. No, that'll block your view. Although it would block your view of the crazy not centered thing. I know for a fact this is all centered. So why is it when I stand in the center of this that doesn't look centered? Do they have some weird perspective thing going on in this house? We know for a fact that is centered right there. You saw me do it. I don't know. We're just going to have to pretend nobody's going to stand here and look like that. Yeah, does it make any sense to you? Like, it makes no sense. Reality is twisting in this house. Oops, 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 don't do that. It took me forever to get that in place. Okay. It's not as easy as it looked. Okay, do I want it to be an 8 top house? But that makes it so we can't grind anymore. I mean, 8 is not enough for grinding. And how fun would it be to do during a 2 times weekend to play a board game and grind your pets at the same time, so it's not so boring? So I would need more space that way. The very minimum for each person on a grind weekend is a person with a baby and a pet, and that's what I usually do. So you want a 3 top. So you want this whole thing divisible by 3, or it could be, what do you think? Divisible by 3. So, I could put 3 beds in each, since we have that'd be 3, 6, 8. That'd be 3 times 4 is 12. That'd be 24 that you could do. That would be really good, and that would make this a fun glitch, a fun way to grind. Okay, let's make this a 24 top. So, clone. Yeah, that was the trash can that I'm using for that. Don't tell anyone that their cupcakes are made out of trash. Okay, let's get these scooted back. Nope. Scooted back. Not totally. I like the curve. We'll just do that, and that's the color that it's supposed to be. Okay, so can't I just... this. Reset furniture rotation. Ah, you were off. I thought so. Oh, that's because you were the different. Oh, no, no, no. Go back. I'm supposed to be cloning you, weirdo. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling that we will be playing many, many, many games of Candyland. What do you think? I think so. I have a feeling there will be a lot of Candyland going on. And then I kind of thought of a way. I'm thinking of a way. I want to do Battleship. Wouldn't and you could use your pets as the battleships. You can only have one pet out, but I bet there's some way we could do it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think Battleship would be fun. I always loved Battleship. Yeah, doesn't it? I'm going to make so many games here. But first, I got to figure out how to do this one. Candyland, I just figured was the best uh, because it's so kid oriented. It's a good game for kids to learn because you learn colors really well. You learn directions and how to follow them. It's just, it's a good game. I like that game. I also like Hi Ho Cheerio. Hi Ho Cheerio. Hi Ho Cheerio. I always like that one. Or the Barrel Monkeys. That's really good for eye-hand coordination. People forget these old games were actually, oh, you know what? I did not get this even. This side is bigger. Wow. And I can't grab it. That's why I forgot. It was because I can't copy and clone right here for some reason. I think it's because it's close to the portal. It's not letting me grab. Oh, it did there. Can I just shrink that and then just move the cups? Oh no, that only grabbed one, two. And that's way too big. Shrink. Can I go one? It'll shrink? Still too little. Okay, I'm just going to live with it. I'm like the only person who looks at that view anyway. Because it looked good. I didn't notice it until I did that, so. Well, now I notice it. No, not really, maybe. Hey, welcome. I haven't seen Maya in a while. I like her avatar. I love those little eyes. Aren't her eyes cute? I love that. The little squinky, happy eyes. That's a nice avatar. I also like that it's not overly sexualized because that happens quite a bit in the game. I think she looks really cute. I was making a goth top, I told you, and I just uploaded the top and didn't realize that it looked like something naughty. But I got banned for a day. I didn't upload. It was because I was fitting it to my character in Studio, and it's really hard to see how it fits. So I published it thinking that it would let me see a different view on it. And well, that was the wrong pink. I need to go lighter. Oh, do I want this color? Pink and white or pink and pink? Or rainbow? Maybe rainbow. But I was changing the colors on it, and I got banned because they thought it looked like I'd done something sexual on purpose. And I was like, so be careful when you upload to make sure. And it wasn't. It was just half a shirt. I wasn't done yet. So let's do red. Let's see what orange looks like. Not that orange. It looks dirty now, but just a second. It's also shadowed. Let's see. Let's put a stark white on it. That'll make it not oranger. Why is it? It's not that dirty of an orange. See? I have to have it that color because at night it washes out. Well, I think, why do you look so dirty here? They do not look like the same oranges, but they are. Let me put a yellow next to it and see if that helps. Not that yellow. Remember, all of these colors I've built because I'm using the same colors because at night this has a different wash of color over it, and it looks very bad otherwise. Maybe this were the true red. This music's weird. yellow. Now I kind of wish. No, that's okay. Because I'm doing brown and blue down below. Okay, green, green. Although I could do blue. Or I could do purple. Or I can skip orange and make this one the yellow. Oops. And this one, red, orange, yellow, green. I think that's what I'm going to do. Make this white. Oh, the soup smells amazing. There. That will look better, you think? I think. This one has these. I gotta get the spacing right because, see, this one's a lot smaller. What? Oh, no, no, don't do that. Stay in the bottom. No, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the rainbow. See, that's breaking up. That looks much more Candyland now. It's not just all pink and white. I do like the pink base for everything, though, because, well, Siri. But still. And this end, see how washed out and bright? In fact, I was going to start my cast here, but it's so bright here at the entrance, and it's all from this. This itself is super bright. So, but I like to keep my, see how bright it is? Oh, see at night? Yep, that looks really good at night. That's why you have to have, see, and if you look at the oranges at night, then they turn to a true orange. Otherwise, if you put them, they lighten up and they look really bad at night. But see, that goes to a bright orange. So this house definitely has a different color lighting scheme during the day than night. Ooh, I like that view, though, with it where it gets light like that. That's kind of cool. It all looks wonky to me, though. Okay, we're definitely going to, on this, we will solve that glitch problem super easy by just going, think. Oops, not too. Trying to do this, but my dog is itching herself on my side. And so I'm like bouncing back and forth. Chihuahuas are very, they don't understand personal space at all. That looks good. See? Got rid of that glitching edge, and that looks really nice. Okay, now we got to make some cupcakes. I'll do the other side later. It's the same thing. Stuff. Where are we at? Oh, we're not. You don't get to see cupcakes. Ha! It's the end. Stinks to be you. Anyway, well, that was fun. This is looking good. It will definitely have a bunch of, I'm feeling the building love today, so there will definitely be more stuff done tomorrow. I guarantee the unfortunate shape I made of this entrance will be fixed. And I think I do want a racing strip down the front in the middle. You think? You want to see the cupcakes? Yeah. I think it does need a racing strip down the middle. So you can summon your car here and then just go. That'll be fun. So, and this also gives you the idea, gives you this mirrors the 4 pieces too that you have as a, in Candyland. There are 4 colors. So, well, okay, guys, gals, and everyone in between. We had a very busy day today. I feel like we got so much done. That sign looks mwah, beautiful. This is just looking, this is gonna be fun. I swear I will get Titanic done so you guys can go walking through it. I did blow up the back half of it, just the sinking part. I'm gonna have to take all those pieces without clone and slide them over and put them in the correct places. So it will get done, I swear it will, but give me a week or so. I'm really excited with this. So, guys, gals, and everyone in between, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow, and you better keep building. Bye.